All right, in this video, we're going to take a closer look at how you set up your book profiles, which has to be done before Forward.io can create your customized book marketing plan. The more we know about your book, the more specific and powerful the plan will be. So if you just signed up and you just set up your author profile, there will be nothing in here yet. There's two different ways that you can add your first plan. You can either press this button that says add your first project, or you can press add another book. If you're first starting out, those two buttons do exactly the same thing. So I'm going to click add your first project. And then there's going to be 6 steps that we walk through here when setting up your book profile. So first, we're going to start with learning a little bit more about the book itself. So that includes the book title, and it's okay if you just have a working title. So I'm even going to call my book working title. And then we need to know what stage your book is in. Is it just starting out as an idea? Are you outlining it? Are you currently writing the first draft? Have you finished the manuscript, meaning you've got all the way from the beginning to the end? Is it currently going through beta reading where you're getting feedback from beta readers? Is it in revision where you're applying that feedback either from the beta readers or from maybe a developmental editor? Are you querying your book right now to literary agents? Is it in a developmental edit, which can happen sometimes before querying? It can also happen after querying. If you get an agent and then you have a publishing deal, typically they'll bring in a developmental editor to help you sharpen up the manuscript. Are you in the line edit phase? Are you in cover and production, which means actually taking your manuscript so it doesn't look like a Word doc anymore and turning it into an actual book? So this includes setting the margins and the layout and the formatting and the font and the typeface and any artwork that needs to be in the book. And of course, the cover on the outside of the book that's going to help attract readers to the book. So that whole phase is covered there. Proofreading, which typically happens after cover and production. It's the final read through before you go to market with your book. And then let's say you already have a book that has been published. So you're using Forward.io because maybe you haven't gotten the sales from that book that you were hoping for. You need more visibility for that book. Maybe you are relaunching it because you just updated that book. Maybe you just released the audiobook. So there's a lot of scenarios for why already published fits and works well with Forward.io. And I want to show you, if you click on already published, it's going to ask one other bonus question, which is your title enrolled in KDP Select? And you're just going to say, yes, it is, or no, it's not. And that's just going to help us give better suggestions in the custom book marketing plan. We don't want to recommend KDP Select if you're already in it or you've already decided that you don't want to be in it. So this will help us save us both time in that process. So I'm going to say no, not enrolled, and then continue. All right, now we need to know what kind of book is it. It starts out very simply here with either fiction or nonfiction. So if you click fiction, you're going to see a whole list of different genres. These are primary genres that are very popular in the market. You can also enter a genre if you are in a little bit more of a niche space. You can add that down here. Same thing on the nonfiction side. You have a lot of the popular genres that you see on bookshelves every day. And then you can also add a subgenre if you don't see it listed in the main ones there. Okay. So I'm going to click over back on the fiction side for now. I'm going to say I'm writing literary fiction, contemporary fiction. Here's a really important question right here. Do you write in more than one genre? So we do need to know if you write in more than one genre because that will affect the type of tasks that you get assigned in the book plan. So I'm going to say yes. This is especially important if you write fiction and nonfiction. Okay, so make sure you tell us there, and then you're going to click continue. Now, step 3 is all about your comp titles. So these are books similar to the one that you are going to be marketing. I like to think of comp titles as the book that I want my book to be right next to on the shelf. So typically you're thinking of something that's been relatively popular in the past 5 years. Even better if you can think of one in the past 3 years. What you don't want to do with comp titles is go super big. Okay, so you don't want to say my book is the next Atomic Habits, or my book is the next Hunger Games. Those are way too big titles, and it's going to be difficult, A, for your people to treat you seriously if you use one of those, and B, it's going to be difficult for the book marketing plan to be helpful because those huge mega successes are kind of outliers in the publishing landscape. So if you give us some realistic comp titles, it can help us better position tasks that will help your book stand out in the same way that those books were successful. You can add up to 3 comp titles to help with that specificity. And again, if you're not sure what to put in here, you can always skip for now. And then the next stage is about your goals, your reader that you are targeting, and the platform preferences that you have. So with your goals, you can only select 3. Otherwise, the marketing plan gets way too muddy. So you're going to click on these in order of what is important to you. So you might say build my readership, build authority, and sell more copies. Or maybe you are trying to attract a literary agent or market an audiobook. So you'll see there's a number of different options on here. And then you want to select your ideal reader age. So if you are writing children's books, board books, you might say preschool, you might say elementary if you're more in that chapter book phase. Then, of course, there's 10 to 14, which is more middle grade, 14 to 18, which is more YA. Then you've got 19 to 25, 26 to 35, 36 to 45, 46 to 59, and 60 plus. So you can select any ages that apply. And then reader interests. So if you are a lit fic writer, then you might say, I really want to target book clubs. I want to target readers who love character driven. So there's a lot of different options on here, and you can add your own reader interest too. Again, this just helps us make the suggestions more specific to you. All right. And then platforms you're active on. Now, typically, I recommend that you don't select more than 3 platforms so that you can better target your efforts and spend your time efficiently. However, I also know a lot of people love to cross post. I do that as well. So you can select as many platforms that you're active on, but I would suggest that you focus on the top 3. So I might say I'm most active on Instagram, TikTok, and Substack. And then if you're open to exploring some other platforms and you want that to be part of your book marketing plan, you can select those from down here too. So maybe you say, you know what? I really want to get on some podcasts while I'm marketing this book, so I'm going to explore that option. And then I keep hearing about this Blue Sky thing, so I'd be open to trying that as well. So once you've told us the platforms you're currently active on, the ones you're open to exploring, I'm also going to click Threads, and then we're going to hit Continue. All right, so now on this page, we're looking at your capacity. So that includes your time, which might be the most important question on this page, which is why it's at the top, is realistically, how much time do you have each week to focus on marketing your book? Because what we don't want to do is you get overwhelmed by the number of tasks that are recommended to you, and you realize that you are struggling to keep your head above water. So be very realistic with your time here. You can always update the time later on if you need to, but sometimes it's better to start off on the low end unless you know for a fact, you know what, I've got 6 to 10 hours every single week to be able to market my book. If you do, great, because we'll recommend more tasks for you for that 30-day plan and for the 90-day plan. Whereas if you select 1 to 2 hours, we're going to keep it focused on the ones that move the needle the most. Also, you want to be realistic about what does your monthly marketing budget look like. If it's 0 to 50 every single month, you don't want to spend a lot of money on marketing your book. That's great. That's fine. We don't want to make recommendations to you over and over that require you to spend money. So select 0 to 50. If you're in a position where you're able to spend a little bit more on things like ads or doing giveaways or something like that, then you can select something like 200 plus that's going to cost you a little bit more. Again, this is just to help make sure that we are recommending tasks that fit who you are and where you are in life. Also, marketing experience. How much have you had? It's okay if you're a first timer. We will recommend tasks that are perfect for you. If you have more experience, by all means, click well established. And then tell us a little bit more about your existing audience. It's totally okay if you are starting at zero and you're under 500, or if you've already got a bit of a platform going and you've got over 10,000 people already following you online. Great. The recommendations for you are going to look very different than someone who is just starting out. And then also tell us for this book, what is your intended publishing path? Have you already decided you're going to self-publish? Are you shooting to get that big traditional deal with a big five publisher? Or are you being kind of more open-handed with it, more open-ended and saying, I'm undecided? And then you'll notice the hybrid option in there too, which is a little bit more common for nonfiction authors than it is fiction, though there are some fiction authors who choose to go that route as well. And then what is your expected launch timeline? So, do you think you're going to be able to have this book out in the next 12 months? Maybe you're already pretty far along in the process. Or are you just starting out and you know it's probably going to be 2+ years before your book comes out? Or are you already published? Just make sure we know that if you are marketing that book that is already out there. Now, here at the bottom, it's going to say tools you already have for this book. We don't want to recommend tasks for you that you have already taken care of before signing up for forward.io. So if you already have a Canva account, you need to check that. If you already have a Buffer account, let us know that as well. If you're already on Substack, if you already use Query Tracker, we need to know what tools you're already using so we can better tailor the suggestions to those tools. Or if we think you should sign up for those tools, then we will recommend those to you. Now I'm going to hit continue. So in the last stage here of setting up your book profile, you're going to review everything. You kind of see a more simplified version of your time, your budget, what your genre is, comp titles, all of that. So if you want to edit anything, like maybe you realize, oh, you know what? I do have some comp titles that I want to add in here. So maybe you say, you know what? My book is kind of like The Bright Years by Sarah Damoff, or it's kind of like Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. You can always update those comp titles right here before your plan is created. So it's going to have you walk back through it again. If you update anything, make sure that everything looks good. And if it does look good, then I'm going to say save and go to my plan. All right, so now under your marketing plans, now you will see the title that you have added onto here. And if you want to go ahead and add another book, you can do that. The free tier lets you add 2 marketing plans on here. So you can have one plan for a book that maybe is about to come out or is already out. And then you could have a plan for your current work in progress if you wanted to. So you'll see the book profile right here that I just set up. You can also add a cover if you want to. So if you're using forward.io for a book that has already come out, then you might come in here and just go ahead and add on a book cover. And then you review all the information, make sure it still all looks good. And then you're going to come down here and say, draft my 30-day plan.